Greetings and Assalamualaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Sports is no longer an uncommon topic in today's age. Some play it, some watch it, and some celebrate it. But some people also make their livelihood from sports. Athletes, yes, athletes. And for me, it pains me to see that a lot of athletes are now, a lot of them suffer from severe injuries, and will see them lose their source of income for their family. And it pains me also to see that greedy organizers, will monopolize the sport industry to make a lot of money from them. So, I am ALFIAN, and today I will giving an informative speech about why greed is killing our athletes. So, ladies and gentlemen, to widen your view on this kind of topic, I would like to introduce to you Pedri. So Pedri is from Barcelona. He is a up-and-coming young midfielder who made his debut for the Spanish team around 18 years old. So why I brought Pedri up is because during his career he has suffered around 2 major injuries that saw him sidelined around maybe a year. I think you guys don't see the severity of this topic, because a year for a developing athlete really brings your development down, because young players need time and training. So when you are silent with the injury, you cannot do anything of that. So you must be well rested and stuff. So another thing to make you focus about is the UEFA Champions League. So the UEFA Champions League has changed its format from last year, when last year each team needs to play around 6 games minimum. So it's like, okay, but when you see the league format for UEFA Champions League this year, it has changed its format to a league format. When you change it to a league format, each team has to play around 8 matches. Yes, 8 matches minimum. So 6 and 8 is not that drastic of a difference, but for athletes it is. So the more matches you play, the more matches you participate in, the more opportunity opens for you to have a very severe injury, which will cause your development to be sidelined in the benches. So today I would like to bring out a few ideas to the organizers who are greedy to make this type of absurd competitions for our athletes for money. So my first point is to lessen the amount of games played in a calendar year. So for example, the English Premier League. So each team has to play around 30 matches in the league. Yes, in the league, 30 matches plus cup, the Carabao Cup, plus the FA Cup. And if your team is a very top team in the league, you also going to have the UEFA Champions League or the Europa League. So to sum this up, there is more like 50 matches in the calendar year, which is a lot for which is a lot to handle for these dear athletes. Plus international football. Yes, international football should be accounted to, because during the international breaks between the leagues, these players are not resting. They are also going to be training and playing matches for their national teams. So this makes the games that they are playing a lot more. So the risk for them to be injured is becoming a lot bigger. Yes, a lot bigger. So I think the organizers or the associations need to lessen the games for these dear athletes, because these athletes depend on their bodies to make a living and provide food for their family. And my second point is they should give a lot more time for vacation for our dear athletes. Alhamdulillah. So usually athletes have around 2 weeks of vacation to spend time with their family. Only 2 weeks in a year. Yes, 2 weeks. And this is, for me, it's absurd, because 2 weeks is like a very small amount of time for them. So only 2 weeks of vacation, they're straight to pre-season training, pre-season matches, a lot of training. So the risk for them to carry injuries is, yes, it's a lot bigger, a lot. The risk for the injuries, if they are suffering for minor injuries, yeah, it is minor. But if they are suffering from injuries such as ACL, a fractured skull, broken ribs, it really reduces the performance of the athlete. So for me, I think athletes should be given a vacation around like a month. Yes, this is for them to spend more time with their family and friends, and also with that amount of time, they can also bring the morale of the players up. So when the morale of the players are very good, so their performance in training and matches will become very good. So it's not very difficult to change this, and it is very, very important for the organizers to see the bigger picture of why athletes need the rest that they deserve. So to sum things up, athletes depend heavily on their body. So to sabotage them and monopolize them for greed is very, very disrespectful to the athletes, and also they can cause the athletes to lose their jobs. If you are injured a very long time, clubs will not be offering you contracts or even taking a chance at you, because it is very, very risky to take a chance at a very injury-prone player. So in conclusion, we should help these athletes to develop more and also become better players by giving their bodies much more respect and rest that they deserve. And that's all for me. Thank you.